What's up, you guys? So I'm back here. I'm gonna do another kind of voiceover of my workout from the other day. The workout itself was a back and biceps workout. It wasn't a massive workout or anything like that. I train pull or back and biceps at least twice a week. So one of them is maybe a little bit longer, while the other one has fewer exercises, but still approximately the same amount of volume. So it's just the volume is condensed into more or less 3 or 4 different exercises rather than that 4 or 5 different exercise range. I also did a little bit of abs today, so we'll walk you through that as well. And hopefully you guys can enjoy this. You can get something from it. Maybe you can pick up a few tips. And if you guys want to see more, then just let me know. Comment below if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions or anything else like that. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe, and yeah, drop your comments below if you got them. So let's dive into this thing. What's up, you guys? So today I'm going to be filming another one of my workouts. I've got a back and bicep workout to do today. Before I do that, I'm going to take a little bit of pre-workout. I've been taking this Sebum, I think it's Savage pre-workout, which I've actually quite liked. The flavors seem to be pretty good, and the ingredient profile seems to be pretty dang good. So this is my typical routine before I get into working out, which can kind of look a little bit different on most days. Typically, as I'm getting into working out, I usually try and take it 20 to 30 minutes before I actually get into the workout. I just got pre-workout all over me. That's cool. That's cool. But sometimes I get caught up, like I try and get some work done in between me taking the pre-workout because I don't want to just sit and chill for 30 minutes. But I do have a very bad habit of it ending up taking me an hour to actually get into the workout itself. I do want to create a bit of a more of a rigid schedule for myself. Yeah, so one thing, kind of I was just touching on this as I'm getting into the workout. One of the plus sides of having a gym as your business or as the place you work is it's right there. It's super convenient. It's everything you have is kind of right nearby, but at the same time, it's really hard sometimes to put work aside and to just simply get a workout done. I used to bring my laptop down and do work while I was working, and now I've stopped doing that for the most part as well because it's simply too distracting. The workouts end up taking too long. I can't stay as focused, and yeah, it's not ideal. So now I'm trying to get a little bit more dialed in, take pre-workout, 30 minutes later, get into the workout. So I'm going to mix this pre-workout up, and then this is probably going to cut to me actually doing my workout. Man, I got the facial hair of a 16-year-old boy. Here I am. I'm just setting the bench up for some chest supported. Get my ape on. I really like chest supported rows, especially I do a lot of deadlifting and squatting and pretty heavy a lot of times. So sometimes my lower back gets fatigued. I've had lower back injuries in the past. I don't have those anymore, but things still get fatigued, and I can kind of sense when I'm getting tired, which then I am risking going back into that injury. So what I do is I set up a bench on a slight incline. I use this bar. This bar is a Kabuki strength trap bar. It's an awesome bar. It took like 8 months for me to get it here, but it's an awesome bar. The one side is open, so it allows me to do chest supported rows with a bar rather than with dumbbells, which are kind of a bit of a hassle to set up. This is a little bit better, easy to load. And here I've got 165, and I'm going for sets of 10 with hopefully an RPE of 3, or an RIR, sorry, of 3. So that's 3 reps left in the tank, but we'll see how that actually goes. Got the pump cover on, and yeah, we're getting into things. Oh, nice transition there. The mic, I didn't know what to do with that.
Are you serious?
So here what I'm doing is a seated cable row, and I'm using cable handles because it allows me a bigger range of motion. You can see the way I have these set up. It's actually just a cable handle right here wrapped around my lat pull down bar. This just allows me to pull potentially right to or just past the midline of my body, getting more range of motion for my back, which feels really good. The downside is I struggle with that setup sometimes, getting everything placed in the right spot. My lat pull down in my gym is not what you'd see in a commercial gym where it's elevated. It is, I do have to sit on the floor like a little child, which it's a bit demeaning, but it humbles me, and that's a good thing. Dang.
Nice.
Dang.
There's nothing worse than when you look at the camera to see where you're set up, and you just see yourself looking at yourself through the screen. Ugh.
Something I see people do quite a bit, and whatever, you can do whatever you want at the end of the day, but it's kind of, I always get a good laugh out of it when people stare at the camera as they're filming their exercise. I think sometimes we forget someone is looking at us through the camera, so when we're staring at the camera, kind of like what I'm doing now, making constant eye contact while I'm doing an activity, it tends to get a little bit weird, a little bit creepy, a little bit uncomfortable. The exercise I'm doing here is a cable bicep curl. I'm supporting my elbow with the incline bench set all the way up. You can see in the incline bench, I have a little cushion here, just makes it a little bit softer, a little bit nicer to put your arm on, and I have this at a pretty steep incline. And then what I'm thinking about doing as I'm doing this is I'm actually thinking about reaching this elbow towards the machine and curling this hand up towards that bicep. So reaching this elbow, curling that hand up towards the bicep to really get a good contraction on that. I'm struggle city here right now. But these feel awesome. I love these. I get a good pump. Again, about 4 sets, aiming for 2 RIR.
Nice.
Two to 3, or about 2 RIR. So I started at about 12 reps, and by the time I was finished all my sets, I was hitting about 8 reps. Typically, especially if my target is just RIR, I really want to try and get as close to that as I can, which if I'm training properly and really focused, those reps will actually drop as the training goes on, as they should. If we're trying to hit a certain RIR, those reps are going to drop. I'm not a huge fan of it constantly adjusting the weight to meet my RIR and keeping my reps the same. I do train people sometimes that way. There's preferences. For me personally, I prefer it this way, just dropping the reps, keeping my intensity the same rather than changing my weight constantly. Here now I'm getting into hanging leg raises.
So I'm just gonna climb up here like a kid on a jungle gym.
Look at this big boy. Now in this, jeez. I can't wait so shortly, which is awesome. I'm very excited about it. Something that catches my eye just because I like them. I'm hopefully going to finish my leg tattoo this summer, which is really exciting for me because when I look at this and I watch it, it looks like an incomplete tattoo to me. And I love tattoos. I like getting tattoos and I like seeing other people's tattoos. I know they're not for everybody, but I like them. I get a kick out of this because, man, do I look like a... Like I said, a fat kid on a jungle gym going through it. Woo!
Ouch. Dang.
Pinch my finger.
Nice. Okay, you guys, so that's the workout. Not a huge workout, not a massive workout, but it was a good one. Kind of did the stuff I needed to do. Am I gonna blink? And
bro, did I blink?
Physique update here. Kind of did the stuff I needed to do and got through it. Do a little physique update here.
I don't think I blinked that whole time. Now I'm going to blink on purpose just to save myself because that's a psycho move. Let's do that again. Let's just replay that again. Do I blink?
Kind of did the stuff I needed to do and got through it. Do a little physique update here to finish this thing off. So right now I'm at about between 205 and 210 pounds. Not super lean. I'm going to say I'm probably around like 15% body fat. So can see some abs, but definitely.
Yeah, so just to clarify what I'm talking about here, I am carrying a little bit of extra body weight. You can see I do have a little bit of ab definition. I tend to always, my upper abs seem to stick around quite a bit. I tend to carry a little bit more weight around my midsection or my lower abs. And yeah, I'm going to guess I'm somewhere around 15% body fat. I mean, maybe some expert out there can correct me a little bit, but that's where I feel pretty good at this body weight. I feel pretty strong. I feel pretty healthy, but definitely towards summer, want to lose a little bit of weight, cut a little bit of weight. Again, get a few more tattoos. Hopefully, I mean, I haven't seen my face yet, but hopefully I blink in this part of the video.
Some extra body weight around, especially the midsection. That seems to be where I carry it, lower back. But overall, feeling pretty good and kind of getting ready for summer. Probably died down.
Okay, I'm a little worried I'm not going to blink here again. I want to rewatch this. Please tell me I blink.
But overall, feeling pretty good and kind of getting ready for summer. Probably diet down a little bit.
Blink, dude.
Or
blink.
Maintain this weight and just maybe train a bit harder, add some cardio in to start to see a little more definition for summer because that always feels really good.
The boy blinked.
But yeah, that's the workout, and thank you guys for watching.
Ooh. Yeah, so that's pretty much the video. Not a super complicated workout, nothing super crazy, nothing you probably haven't seen before. But yeah, it's effective. I like these workouts. I like the rows. I typically do a lot of sets of rows, really kind of kill that exercise, and then hit a bicep exercise and do the same exact thing. I definitely, something I haven't done my whole life is hit abs very frequently. I only really hit abs directly or frequently when I'm about to go into a cut or during a cut. So when I'm trying to shed a little body fat, then I'll train abs, which it probably would be beneficial for me to train abs a little bit more consistently. It wouldn't feel like such a chore when I have to do it in kind of these phases of training. But that's typically what I do. My suggestion to people when they ask about ab training, because typically people want abs, but they get confused with ab training and producing abs. Yes, ab training will help produce better abdominal muscles, but you have to shed that body fat, which I think everybody kind of knows already. Shed that body fat that's sitting on top of them for them to even be visible. So if you're training a ton of abs, make sure, if you want to see them, that you're also at a low enough body fat percentage that you can actually see the abs. That's my advice. This workout, yeah, it was pretty good. Nothing too crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I kind of laid things through pretty straightforward here. I had a decent amount of fun during this workout. Things that are really uncomfortable for me is filming myself in a workout. Like I do it for like Instagram stories, stuff like that, but to actually set the camera up, find different angles, try and find different footage, that hopefully when this goes over to Zach, that he can edit or put together, and then to make it too entertaining for you guys, that's a challenge for me. Even sitting here in front of this camera is a challenge for me. It continues to be a challenge for me. I know I've said it in the past. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable and it's starting to feel a little bit more natural. But yeah, always trying to improve, always trying to do better, from everything from being comfortable in front of the camera to being entertaining on actual videos. So I appreciate all you guys who are kind of sticking around, watching these videos. Hopefully you're getting something from them. And if you've made it this far, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I'm going to try and keep providing you guys information. I'm going to try and keep providing you guys content that hopefully is helpful and hopefully entertaining for you guys. If you like this one, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.